Welcome to William's semi-weekly Tigers wrap-up with William Henderson. I'm William Henderson. Following the sweep against Cleveland, Kader Montero started on the mound for the Tigers in the series opener against Tampa Bay, making his first appearance in the majors in nearly a month, but pitching like he never missed a beat, giving up only one run over 6 innings, as all-star Javier Baez hit his 10th home run of the year, and Colt Keith and Zach McKinstry hit back-to-back blasts in the 7th, capping a 5-1 Tigers win. Game 2 saw Jack Flaherty returning to the mound, and performed about the same as his last few starts, giving up 2 runs with 8 strikeouts, as Colt Keith continued his tear at the plate, breaking the 2-2 tie in the 7th inning with a deep 2-run home run to right field, allowing the bullpen to come in and do their job, which I won't be able to say about the remainder of the week, and getting Will Vest his 15th save of the season. The Tigers would be looking for their second straight sweep come Game 3, and it would start rather well, with Reese Olson throwing 5 innings while giving up 2 runs, and we'd go into the 6th up 3-2, but that's where things would go south. And I don't mean the Rays flying back to Tampa. Herter and Chase Lee would combine to give up 5 runs in the 6th and the 7th innings, with the Rays finishing the game with 16 hits and a final score 7-4. If you thought that hurt, that was nothing compared to the first 2 games against the Mariners, who are playing good baseball right now aside from Cal Raleigh's historic season. To quote my dad, quoting Sparky Anderson, "It's not who you play, it's when you play them." Skubal didn't even have an answer, giving up 4 runs on 5 innings of work. The Tigers would score 1 in the 4th and 2 in the 6th, trying to mount a comeback, but the big dumper took a big dump on Herter and Tigers fans' hearts, launching his 2nd homer of the game in the 9th, a grand slam to boot, on the way to a 7-run inning that would allow Jake Rogers some more practice on the mound, with a final score of 12-3. And the M's would pick up right where they left off in Game 2, scoring 6 in 3 innings against Casey Mize, on their way to a 15-run, 19-hit effort. The Tigers would score 7, but it basically meant nothing. Game 3 would not be much better, as Jack Flaherty would go 5, giving up 2 runs, which seems to be his norm as of late, and Riley Green would show some signs of life after far too many strikeouts, hitting a 2-run home run in the 7th, giving the Tigers a 1-run lead, which would not last long, as the Tigers would give up, thankfully, only 1 run after loading the bases with no outs in the 8th, thanks to a fantastic double play by Javier Baez and Trey Sweeney. But the bullpen continued to struggle. Kahnle gave up back-to-back home runs in the 9th inning and didn't record an out, and the bleeding wouldn't stop until the Mariners were up by 4, and the Tigers couldn't overcome as the game ended 8-4. I don't want to hear anything about needing a third baseman or more bats anymore, internet. After giving up 42 runs in the last 4 games, it should now be glaringly obvious that any moves that are made, and there better be moves made, Jeff, need to involve strengthening the bullpen. This week the team gets a much needed break for the All-Star game, then return to the Marathon, heading to Arlington to face the Texas Rangers. Thanks for watching. I'm William Henderson. Give me a follow, and as always, go Tigers.